Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Three Dudes, Zero Clues. Again, we promise we're going to stick with it this time, as it is January 2026. We've resolved to be more consistent in bringing you fresh new content every week. I give it 2 weeks.
As every resolution, it will inevitably end in a dumpster fire.
I'll give it till next Sunday.
Next Sunday? Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll still be here in February this time. Well, we certainly hope everybody had a great holiday, considering we haven't seen you since before Halloween, fucking Labor Day.
Yeah.
Labor Day, Memorial Day.
It was a 3-day weekend. We turned it into a 3-month hiatus. But thanks for coming back and hanging out with us. We're just going to...
Our 2 viewers were very worried.
Yeah. I saw one of them earlier today because it's my mom. My mom watches our podcast.
Hi, Cindy. Just
Hi,
let us
Mom.
know.
But, yeah, we're definitely going to give it a better try this time. As you can see, we're actually on camera this time. So maybe that'll make it a little bit better for us all. So today we're just going to kind of hang out. We each did a little bit of reading. And by a little bit of reading, I mean we clicked the first 3 stories we found on Reddit. And we're just going to talk about those and whether people may or may not be assholes and whether teachers may or may not be people too. We'll find out later on this episode.
Sweet.
So we're going to jump right into it. My story is, am I the asshole for telling my wife's friend I don't have to see her in the classroom to know she's a horrible teacher? All right, guys. Off the title, just the title. Do you think the original poster, OP, is the asshole? Squeeze?
No.
No?
I'm going to go no, too.
I'm going to go no as well. But I think that's because we all actually know teachers in real life.
Yes.
And we're like, these people are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never forget, like, the illusion was shattered for me because our moms worked at the same school.
Yeah.
And if you remember, my mom did the after-school care program, the Kids Club,
Yep.
I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
And
My mom was originally the nurse.
Your mom was
who
the school nurse.
became a para for kindergartners.
My mom did too. It was crazy. But when the 2 young ladies that my mom worked with came over to our house the first time after, like, outside of work, I was amazed. I'm like, wow, that one's a whore and this one's a fucking drunk. And they're just in charge of children all day.
What teachers were these?
Huh?
What school is it?
What school?
Just
What
high school?
teachers were these?
Okay, this is 30 years ago at Jefferson. But
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
yeah. I don't think you want that now.
No, you ain't going to get that. Oh, you
High school would have been
still
closer
do
to
have
class.
that.
High school
I was like,
okay.
what bar they hang out at? They
I got my notepad on and write all this down.
That one had that koala disease, and I know that for a fact. For those of you who may or may not know, koalas have a tendency to have syphilis. We're just going to leave that one there.
I'm just going to leave it there. You do what you want with that information.
But we're going to dive right into the story here.
Hopefully that information they help koalas.
Right? Might be why they're so endangered. All just
It's all,
syphilitic,
they're all just
stoned.
dumb, stupid
This
little
week
animals.
on Channel 7,
Right.
man wrestles koala.
Koalas are so dumb that they will not eat their leaves off anything other than a branch because they aren't aware it's food.
Jesus Christ.
Interesting
Some things
animal
just
facts.
should die.
Yeah.
Pandas and koalas have no interest in surviving. Like, they just fucking let them go. But they're cute. That's the problem. If they weren't cute,
If
we'd
they
have
were
let them
ugly
die.
as
Yeah.
sin, they'd be dead already.
We'd have let
It'd
them
be
die
a
out
whole-
decades ago. They'd have been like the Tasmanian tiger. They'd have been fucking memories.
They're like a
And I said that one because I was also in Australia.
yeah.
But you knew that because you're a zoologist.
Yeah. Australia. Animals want us dead. For some reason, we want them around.
Yeah. Can't fucking help it.
Just can't win.
Yep. But anyways, OP writes, my wife's friend was supposed to come watch fireworks with us tonight, but she just texted my wife saying that she isn't coming because I'm a nasty person who encourages my child to be rude and disrespectful. My wife and I had a small argument about the situation that ended with her pulling a big Lebowski on me and saying I didn't have to be wrong to be an asshole. That's true, but I think her friend is an asshole, not me, and I'll tell you what happened, and you can decide for us. My wife's friend was at our house for dinner, and she's a teacher and complains about it a lot. She says the parents are impossible to deal with, the administration is not supportive, everyone has an opinion on curriculum, and kids don't listen. Okay, but that's kind of right though.
All those are correct from what my mother tells
yeah.
me. Like,
Yeah, as a mom who's done time in the system, it's pretty correct.
Parents-
Kids fucking suck.
well, and parents are taking less and less responsibility for their own kids. They're like using school for and everything.
Whoa,
Jim.
whoa! Here, listen here. I take full responsibility for my children. Okay, listen here. I may have bred Tarzan. Okay, I may have bred Tarzan, but at least my daughters.
You
Pretty damn
mean
decent.
raised Tarzan?
No, I didn't.
Tim
raise
may have also
Tarzan.
bred Tarzan as well.
No, I may. Sorry, my
Hot.
bad. No, raised.
Hot gorilla man ass.
Bred means you had sex
You-
with
You
Tarzan.
bred him nice and deep
I might have. God damn it, son of a bitch, dude. My brain is not here today. I am so terrible.
because it's
sorry.
reminiscing on those times that you bred Tarzan
No.
while your
No.
kids were running rampant out of school somewhere.
Oh my god. I will tell you. Okay. I will tell you. Let's back up a little bit. That's pretty fucked up. I can't even speak right
I
now.
can't even get it.
I can't even. My brain
But-
can't.
but
even
okay,
But
yeah.
anyways, kids are fucking assholes. Kids are fucking assholes. They don't give two shits today. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. From a parent to all your other parents, I don't give a fuck. Do not tell me your kid is an angel, because he may look like an angel when he's in front of you, but when he's out there, he's terrorizing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loves
Okay.
their own kids and hates every other child.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I don't know.
Coming from a parent, dude.
You love
There's-
your kids and you hate other kids. It's kind of like what he's saying.
I love to hate my kids, and I love my kids and hate my
Your-
kids. At the
you don't
same
hate
time. I
your
don't know.
kids; they just frustrate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I get a little bit of both. Some days I hate them. Some days.
Some days I really
Some
do.
days I really do. But I still love them so much. So much.
That sock was a little closer when you were conceived.
Oh, God. Jesus.
It was within arms, within fingers.
Within fingers reach.
Reach over there, and it just didn't make it.
All
Just
right.
didn't make it. Anyways, what do we got
Well,
going?
We're back and already off track.
Yeah, we have no traction for this episode. I included these complaints as context for the discussion. She told my wife she was working on her lesson plan for February and Black History Month, and that she was making a fact sheet about Martin Luther King Jr. for her kids. Our son, who is a huge Star Trek fan, said that she should include the fact that MLK was a Star Trek fan. My wife's friend was very patronizing tone and expression, I might add, and said maybe he would have been if he had still been alive when it aired. My son said that he was, and that he used to watch it with his daughters. My wife's friend said that he died before the show aired. I told her she was wrong and my son was right. She said I was a perfect example of a parent who cannot acknowledge when her child was wrong. I said, no, you're a perfect example of a teacher who assumes she knows everything and cannot connect with her students because she doesn't respect them. Okay.
We've all had a
We've
teacher
all
like
had
that.
teachers like that. That one math teacher we had was like that.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Isa.
Yeah, I was trying not to include her name, but okay, here we go.
Good job, Cookie.
Well, I said it, so I'll be the
Yeah,
candle.
there you go. But yeah, I mean, there was...
Yeah,
This guy over here,
Yeah,
not
right
this
there.
one. That one.
These we're okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, because there was times where she'd forget to write parts of the equation on the board, and then
she would take forever not only to write the equations,
Mhm.
but to explain them.
yeah,
And then she would never check her own work when someone else would
Correct
solve
her.
the example, and she'd be like, "Yes, that's correct." And then someone else would be like, "That's not the right answer." No, it wasn't. I was testing you.
yeah, I was testing you.
Yeah.
She was not.
I had that class.
Ain't
I had her as a
normal,
teacher.
Typical teacher thing.
I had her for a teacher for 3 days before I'm like, nope, I can't do this. I struggle in math, and this ain't gonna work out.
Yeah, it's bad when because you were a good student, so
Yeah.
it was really something that you were like, you know what, I can't fucking do it.
Yeah, I know.
this was
If
out
she
of
doesn't
line.
complete her notes and I have to do all the problems without half the notes, I'm not failing that. I'm not passing that class
yeah,
at all.
I'm not doing it. It's not,
And I'm not.
So, back to it. My wife forced us all to change the topic. After dessert, I pulled a video from YouTube where Nichelle Nichols was talking to MLK about Star Trek. I showed it to everyone. My wife's friend asked why I couldn't let the topic lie. I said I didn't want my son to feel like he was wrong for sharing facts he knows about his interests. My wife's friend said, I don't know what it's like to be a teacher. I said, I don't, but I do know she's a bad one. She said I'd never seen her in the classroom. And I said, I don't need to see you in the classroom because I see how she is in daily life and how you are to people regardless of where they are. So my wife's argument is I'm an asshole for bringing the topic back up after it was settled. She said I could have played the video for our son and let her friend left and taught him about giving others grace and not needing external validation.
No.
I disagree, and I think it's more important our kid knows we will always stand up for him. So am I an asshole?
It's also important for her to realize she can be wrong. Children can know more about a topic than her.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to say not the asshole on this one.
He was kind of tongue-in-cheek asshole when he brought it back up, but that's to prove a point.
Yeah, she's definitely one of those teachers that thinks just because she's a teacher, she's always right.
I mean, I've met adults like that. I've met adults that are older than me, and they think because they're older, because they've lived more life, they're smarter than me.
Yeah, and
it's always
just because you lived longer than someone else doesn't mean you know everything. Because I tell everybody, I don't care how old you are, how long you fucking lived. I don't care if you lived 200 years. You're still not going to know any more than an expert now. Because you know why? Every day's changing.
Yeah.
When you're sleeping, shit's changing. New information is coming out. New things are coming out. New technology, new information about that technology, and everything else. So what you knew yesterday is old news compared to what you're about to learn the very next following day.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm familiar with the whole Shelley McNichols conversation with MLK because she was thinking about quitting the show, and MLK told her, "Don't do that, please, because your show takes place in a future where we're not only existing in the future, but we have a seat at the table because she was an officer.
Yeah.
Oh.
She wasn't just a background character or the help or anything like that. She was an officer for communications.
There you go.
So she was a person of color in charge.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and it's just, it just kind of goes back to, I never understood the mentality behind spare this person's feelings because they're older, or in this case, spare her feelings because she's a teacher. If anything, you should be more receptive to new information than anybody because you're essentially the person who's responsible for disseminating that knowledge to our children and out into the populace in general.
But there's always new information to learn, like you guys said. You might not know the most about every subject. You don't have to act like it. But when an adult refuses to acknowledge that they're wrong about something and doubles down, they need to be corrected.
Yes.
And then that's where society goes wrong. That's where you got your own opinionated ideas and your will that, your opinion don't matter. Mine does. I don't care what you think. It's what I think. Or people go off a lot of that. You'll see whatever they want to go off by. Well, society told me this, so I think it's right.
I think it's that way.
So it's kind of like you're not thinking for yourself. Could be no other answer besides what society told you.
Yeah.
And the fact that she thinks that MLK didn't exist at the same time as Star Trek, just
it shows how disconnected people can be about history.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, it was funny because I saw me and Tim saw this thing earlier. They're talking about that Rosa Parks died in 2005.
Yeah.
So it was entirely possible that she saw Shrek in theaters. Now tell me, I never in my mind, I could have known that Rosa Parks died in 2005.
Yeah.
I could have also had the knowledge that Shrek came out in 2005.
But you don't necessarily make that
I never
mental
would have put them
connection.
together like that. Yeah, I never would have put those in the same timeline.
It's like, I came across a random thing on the internet. It's like, when Abraham Lincoln was alive, Japan had samurai. For a brief time when those two were overlapping, the fax machine existed.
Oh, God.
So it is completely plausible that at some point in history, in a fictitious world, that a samurai could have sent our president a fax.
Okay.
Do some more research on that. I want to know how far this went.
How far?
Well, it's just showing the overlap of history. We're so disconnected with different cultures that we think samurai are like 400 years ago, and they're like 150, 180.
Yeah. Apparently as late as the fax machine. Yeah. All right, Squeeze, what do you got for us today?
All right.
I need to unlock the phone.
Yep, unlock my phone because I'm an adult, and it's not my phone. I have to double down on that one.
I let Squeaky borrow my phone to get his assignment done.
Squeaky's not in charge of his own
They
stuff.
don't ever tell you if you don't have the pen or anything like that? Just go home.
Just fucking go home.
Just
All right, so
Jesus.
would I be the asshole if I told my son's school it is their responsibility to make sure they have the right child?
Off the rip, I'm gonna say no.
No.
Because the school should know what kids it has there, right?
Yeah.
So,
Like-
so I have twin sons, age 11, who are not identical but look similar.
Okay.
So right there, you should be aware of the difference. If they were identical, like kids play pranks on people,
Yeah.
but
But if they're
their
not,
older sister looks pretty similar to them too.
Okay.
We'll say James is taller and slightly more slender in the face. Ben is more freckly and noticeably paler. Ginger.
Okay.
They have the same eye and hair color, but James has longer hair and is more wavy than Ben's. James tends to be neat and tidy, while Ben is somehow always covered in ink or paint. In school, they are in uniforms, so they are dressed identically. There's a troublemaker right there. Classes are split by ability, but their scores are close enough together that they're in same groups for everything, even though they have different friendship groups and different hobbies. Both go to chess club, though that's not the only club and sport they have in common.
Okay.
And most of the time, they don't interact much in school, and each does their own thing. They have, however, when asked, told me they do sometimes get called the wrong name, even though they have been there since September. Doesn't tell me when it was posted. Both boys have permission to take medication in school. I was one of those kids that could never read out loud, but in my head I'm perfect. Both boys have permission to take medication in school due to seasonal allergies and eczema.
Sure.
Antihistamines and eczema cream is stored in the school for the boys to access as and when needed. They use different medications and creams, which is a personal preference. One has liquid, one has tablets, and they use the creams as they find different ones helpful.
Okay.
I have sent in the permission slips and meds and left it at that. I got an email over the holiday regarding the medication. It states that instances of the boys being mixed up are not reducing as they look so similar, and the medical officer, secondary schools in the UK do not have a school nurse, is concerned that the wrong child will be given the wrong medication. As such, she has asked me to ensure the boys are easy to distinguish going forward. My initial reaction is absolutely not. It's up to the person administering the medication to ensure that they have given it to the right person, and that can easily be done by asking the child what their name is.
Right.
They are 11 years old, and they are more than capable of giving the right name and have no interest at all in swapping places for the sake of getting each other's meds. I do understand the concern in terms of making the right medication is given to the right child, but the responsibility for that lies solely with the school while they're in the care of the school, and I will not send them back after the holiday looking in any way easy to distinguish. Would I be the asshole if I told the school it was their responsibility and not mine that they have the right child?
No. Because it says the kids are 11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a medication issue. Like, they're not going to intentionally take the wrong pills and then suffer with allergies because they took the ones that don't work for them.
Yeah, that's I mean, and it's
like I was expecting something humorous, like the kids like to swap places and go to the wrong class and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, oh hey, you're good at math and I'm not. Help me out. Is what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But like when it could be solved by being like, hey, which one are you again? Like
which one are you again?
That's right. I'm totally on the father's side.
Yeah.
So he's not.
Well, and they have school uniforms. So in order for them to differentiate, they would have to get different hair.
Yeah.
And if the kid likes what how their hair is, they don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they shouldn't have
And
to.
doing that just so the adult's life is less awkward, because once again, just ask their damn name.
Yeah, just ask. Hey, and then a lot of schools. I mean, because I don't know about now, but even when we were in high school, we were all given school IDs on the first day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So just check the kids. Yeah, with your picture, just check the kids' school ID.
Yeah, but a lot of them, especially in medications, they have a computer and they'll type in like the kid's name and they'll have a picture already up, make sure that kid. But like, I don't know if you said that school was in the UK or something like that.
Yeah, in the UK.
So, and the school system up here is a little bit better. They have everyone's written name down, and these school nurses here pretty much know which kid is which.
Yeah.
And they can definitely tell, because like my son would go in and when he used to take medications, they knew the time he had to take them, and they spread out everyone's medications because like certain times. So he needed the medications between 11 and 11:15. Okay, called him down between 11 and 11:15.
Come get
it done. Check off. You're good to go. Next kid, and it just rolled off like that.
Yeah, because they never mixed up your twins.
No, you really can't. 'Cause I have fraternal twins.
Yeah,
fraternal twins. You mix those up, and there's no help for you.
Well, and one is male and one is female, so you really can't mix them up.
There are a lot of dumbass people in this world.
The older I get, the more I realize it. That the smart ones, are outnumbered.
But yeah, I mean, I'm vindictive enough that if I were the dad, they're on school break.
You would intentionally make them look exactly alike.
No, I would take one of my kids. I'd probably get reported for this, but this is probably part of why I don't have. Part of why I don't have kids is because I just do outrageous shit. Henna tattoo right on the neck of their name. Just because it's something that'll come off after about 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah,
but then it'll be like because that's going to open up a larger discussion with the school. And I'm like, well, this is the solution I found. Maybe you could just be a little bit more diligent on your end and ask what fucking kid you're talking to.
It's not a big deal to ask for the name. I think in our school they asked the name just so it was easier.
Yeah,
because you're in a high school. There's 500 kids or something.
Yeah, and
even if 20% of them take meds, that's still a huge amount of kids.
It's still a lot of kids. 20% at 500. Yeah, that's still quite a few kids there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I would just do some outlandish shit like that because then it's like, okay, if you just would have done what you were supposed to do in the first place, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
and it's all on the school in this case, like that.
Well, and then as he explained through the entire deal, is how could you mix these two up if one's perfect and prepped and ready to go, and the other one draws all over himself like a fucking chalkboard.
My only excuse for not knowing them based on things like that is you see them for medicine once a day.
Yeah.
It's probably not enough to leave an actual memory. Because we meet people every day and then an hour later can't recall who we talked to.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. I'll give you that. But I mean, if you give him medications every day, all day, and you're the same nurse over and over.
It's seasonal because
this guy's a seasonal. It's just seasonal.
So you only see him maybe 3 months, maybe 3 or 4 months out of the year.
Yeah, which is a 9 month.
Yeah,
or at least here. I mean, in UK, I don't know. They might.
UK, I don't know how they do, and it might depend what kind of school. They might have private schools that go full.
Well, I think Harry Potter went to school for like 9 months, kind of like we did.
Yeah,
so I'm just going to go with that.
Yeah, his school was
that's the only experience with UK.
Yeah, but he had a scar. No one had to ask who he was.
Yeah, that's true. When he went down and got his medication for the PTSD he got for being a baby and getting shot,
and the no bones in that episode.
Yeah, the no bones in that one book. They didn't have to ask him his name. They're like, "Oh, it's just fucking Lightning Head over here."
That's like I had a tattoo.
Down. There you go. Unless he took like that, was it the polyjuice? Is that the one?
Polyjuice.
Yeah. I mean, how fun could British psychiatric meds be? I mean, that's
they're British. They don't even use seasoning.
Yeah. It's not going to be a great time. But what I always have wondered about, now that we're talking about Harry Potter, is what kind of weed do they have? Like, I imagine,
first off,
I imagine that shit would be awesome.
First off, their recreational drugs, should we call them that?
Yeah.
Probably actually have a benefit to them. Like, they increase your foresight or fortune telling nonsense or something like that.
They're like, just hit this twice and then you'll be able to
Peeves seems like someone who might have dabbled in some of that when he was alive.
Peeves definitely did some. He did. Peeves probably died because of drugs.
Just give me some of that stuff so I can jump at least 2 days into the future.
Because it's not canonical, but I think the fandom has pretty much agreed that Hufflepuff is the stoner house.
Yeah.
There's probably some fourth or fifth year.
There's an authentic test you can take that will put you in the house you belong in. And so you can just do a survey of fans. Be like, and find out where the most stoners are getting sent.
And then you can do it over and over again until you get the house that you want. Yeah.
I stuck with the one I got. I was upset about it, but
you got Ravenclaw.
I got Ravenclaw. I thought I was a Gryffindor. No. I was living a lie.
You sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you thought you were going to be the guy in the bed. Turns out you're the guy sitting in the chair.
That's fine.
He's like, that's fine. It's cool. I think I got Gryffindor.
Yeah, Gryffindor?
I think I got Gryffindor.
I can't remember. I
I
might
don't
have to take
remember.
the quiz again.
I would have, yeah. I think it's Gryffindor.
But yeah, but I said that to say this. You know that there's like a Hufflepuff ghost that like OD'd on like magic heroin. So the ghost just floating around all like cooled out and it's got like the little ghost needle in its arms. It's just
I have a feeling that they don't have magic heroin when the woods are full of fucking herbs and mushrooms.
Oh, I'm just saying, you know.
Hey, you never know what's out there.
Maybe we started talking about
There's something new every day.
we no sense of linear storytelling in this podcast.
No, absolutely not. We're jumping off the rails every day.
That's okay.
That's all right.
That's how you know we're authentic. We don't have a script. We aren't coherent when we speak.
You should have at least had a note card.
No, we don't.
Sorry if you saw the camera shake. That was Apollo bumping the table.
Yep, Apollo is our puppy.
The executive producer.
Yeah. Producer.
Producer. All right, Tim, you got a story for us too?
I got a little small one, and this is kind of
Okay.
like.
You can see that that's like 6 sentences long.
Yeah, 6 sentences long. I'm gonna keep it real short. Keep it real short today. Squiggy, shut up. Because am I the asshole for not giving my mom phone passwords that I pay for?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Fuck no.
All right, got it.
Here's how it goes. If I pay for the phone, I have the password.
Exactly.
If you don't pay for the phone, you don't get passwords to shit.
Yeah.
Like you're not owed that. Just fuck that.
So here we go. Oh, Squiggy, did you want to comment on the phone password?
How old is the person?
She's 17.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe 17.
Yeah,
Get into trouble. Yeah, they're not quite an adult, but they're enough of an adult that they can get in a lot of trouble.
That falls back onto what I said. At 17, if the parent has bought the phone,
yes,
if the parent owns the phone, the parent probably should have the password.
Yes.
But
now she's working part-time, doing her thing, and let's say she has a waitress job, whatever.
Okay.
And she's paying for her own phone.
Then that's her phone.
That's her personal. If she wants to share,
you can maybe give it to, like, if you have any sort of, because my guess is like we're gonna have one parent's gonna have a hard time keeping their nose out of other people's business.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have like a parent or an adult or somebody that you can trust, it's like, hey, in case I get hit by like a fucking bus or something.
Yeah, here's the passcode. Please delete my internet browsing history.
Actually, I wouldn't, because my phone is set up to it where if you type in the password wrong too many times, it will just wipe itself.
Self-destructs.
Yeah, that'd be
there
sweet.
You go. 5 seconds of self-destruct.
Yeah.
Shit,
run. Better chuck it. That's why I always go for the Samsung Ultra, because it has that self-destruct in there. There's that little bomb in there.
I know about that. I'm going to upgrade. I need to upgrade.
You need to upgrade. There you go. Okay, let's see what they got to say.
This is, I am 17 and recently bought myself a 17 Pro.
Oh, shit.
That's where you went wrong. You went iPhone, fool.
Yeah.
With a phone plan that I fully pay for.
Ooh, okay.
Since I just got it, I was showing off some of the features to my mom because she was thinking of upgrading as well.
Makes sense.
Okay. She randomly asked, "What's your passcode?" I panicked and I gave a fake one. I have nothing to hide. But I feel that since I pay for my phone, it's my property, and I'm entitled to privacy.
Yep.
Am I the asshole for doing that? Now, extra content. My mom has had a past history of snooping, and I have done nothing in the past to lose trust with her in any ways.
If mom's just nosy, she doesn't need the password.
Yeah.
Here's what I think OP should have done. Is if they have nothing to hide, just be like, okay, yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then mom looks at the phone and hands it back, obviously upset there's nothing to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second she's not looking, I'm changing that fucking passcode.
Change that fucking passcode.
Get the fuck out of here. Yep. And then that way you'll know if she tries to go through it again, because then chances are this mom already seems like the type who
would admit to doing it.
Who would admit to doing it, because then she's either gonna not do it, and she's not gonna know about the changed password and have that. She won't say anything because she doesn't know, or she's gonna try it, and then she's gonna say something. And then that'll just even further prove your point in your reasoning for not wanting to give her the passcode, because she obviously can't be trusted with it.
Yes.
So this is kind of what I think.
Yep. I don't think she's at all.
There's being worried about protecting your children, and there's just being nosy.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, one thing is to ask your kid if your kid's like acting real strange one day and they're coming home and you're really worried about them. You're like, hey, when I look at your phone, feel really uneasy and uncomfortable. I think there's something wrong with you. Is there something you'd like to share? I need to see what's going on so I can better help you. Did someone text you wrong? Is there some pictures they sent you that I need to, see so I can take care of it? It's something like that. Just to snoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're just snooping, then no, you ain't getting a passcode. Now, if you're a concerned parent, and you need access to that phone, then yes, by all means.
But my question to that would be is what is the line? Like,
When
because
you draw
this
the
mom
line,
is obviously going to do some Olympic level mental gymnastics to justify, oh, I'm just checking because I'm concerned about their health and safety.
Her best friend's a boy. I better make sure they're not doing anything that they shouldn't be.
Yeah,
that's true. I mean, that's where the gray area comes in.
Yeah, see, that's
the gray area comes in, the fine line gray.
And it's funny because
concerned and I just want to see your phone just because I'm your freaking parent.
Like, I'm always reading about different studies because I'm a science freak. But like, studies have shown countless times that if you just have an open discussion with your child about, and things like, I would appreciate. I know you're growing up, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't do or blank until you were like this age or something. A little more responsible, that sort of stuff. Like open dialogues with teenagers typically get good results than demanding what they do.
So here's the one thing on that, and me being a parent and being a step parent as well too, is that trying to be open with teens these days is extremely difficult. And let me tell you why. Trying to sit down and understand a preteen these days is very difficult because they have the internet.
Yeah,
and it's widely abused. So the information you give them does not compare to what the internet will give them.
Yeah,
they rather believe what YouTube or what that person thinks, and influencers and stuff like that. It's not about what the parents think anymore, because hey, come to me. If you have any questions, we'll both figure it out. It's kind of one of those things, or they'll go to their friends. Yeah, because they lead to believe in their own group all their friends know the answers. Yeah, which is no, they're still learning just like you. And I try to explain, your friends are no smarter than you. They know just about the same information as you, and they're still learning just like you. Yeah. And not all of them know how to find the information. So yes, go ask your stepdad, your stepmom, or whoever your parent or your guardian is. Yeah. Seek information from a higher, how would you want to say it? Like
authority,
a higher, something like that. Because the internet's always not going to have your answer. Your friends are not always going to have your answer. And especially if, you're a concerned parent or your friend's concerned about something, that's why it's really hard to get through. And yes, Squeaky is right. Be open. Have open conversations. Let them know they're welcome, because a lot of teens hide a lot of shit.
Well, and share your mistakes. If you did something stupid with alcohol and it led to a bad situation, and sharing that makes it likely that they won't repeat your mistakes. They'll like new dumb ones, but they won't repeat that one.
And that's where it gets a little harder too as well.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of teens are not going to tell their parents anything because, one, they don't want to be yelled at. Yep. Two, they don't want to be condemned for anything. They don't want to be cursed at. They don't want to be called different names, whatever it is. And yes, there are a lot of people out there like, oh, you need to quit being a dumbass and da-da-da-da. And I'm guilty of that.
Every parent loses their temper.
Yeah. You lose your temper every once in a while, but the real parents will, hey, sit down, talk about it. Hey, what happened? Yeah. Please be open with me so I can help you, get through this, because, I'm around, but I'm not going to be around forever. Yeah. And I always tell my kids that I'm not going to be around forever. So let me help you and we can get through this together. Yeah. I always show that even with my stepkids, the oldest one will be turning 13 this year. And he has an emotional side and he doesn't. I don't know. I think it stems more from his dad, from, what I see and pick up on. But the 8-year-old is very emotional, but he kind of hides it with the charade of "I'm a big badass," which is adorable. He's like, but
Just like Tim.
yeah.
I'm gonna be Tarzan.
Shut up! Shut your whore mouth! Damn you for bringing that up.
You said it.
Yeah, you did.
I know I said it,
And what you
but we ain't
grabbed-
gonna bring it back up again.
What you grabbed was not the vine.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry. My apologies. Please disregard that at the beginning of the podcast. That is not me.
We are never gonna let
That's not me. And I know you ain't ever gonna let that down. That's why I got to be more.
Yeah, you gotta.
Tim's just gonna bash our heads in live on air one day.
Oh, I'm just gonna bash my head in after this. But I like giving you guys that content. Yeah, no, give you guys something.
Wait
to
till
go
they
off.
bury you, then I'm gonna sneak out. Or to your headstone with a chisel.
You press Tarzan. Oh, you son of a haunt your ass forever. I'm gonna haunt your ass forever.
But yeah,
Good, I can profit off that.
Fuck ass out of here. But anyways.
Plus, I think like OP, the poster of this is just at at the perfect, not the perfect age, but is at
The prime age.
because a year in other direction, my opinion changes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if they were like 16 and down, it's like okay, you probably your
Need to
parents should
watch
probably
the
be
kid
able to
more.
check up on
Yeah.
you.
Right.
If they were 18, then it's definitely like
Yeah, you're
no,
kinda
you don't
just-
have any rights to the password
Yeah.
of this phone.
Yeah.
But 17 and they bought the phone, I'm leaning more towards like, and if the mom has a proven track record of just being nosy,
Yeah.
fly a kite.
Yeah, just go for it.
Or let her see your phone every so often when you decide.
Yeah. When you clean it up a little bit,
Clean up a little bit. And
the mom's going to be looking at 17. My mom would have looked at my iPhone and been like, why does this never have a search history?
Because you know everything. You're not looking anything
I'm
up.
not looking it up.
I have nothing to hide. See, my search history's empty. Nothing to hide.
Why does this phone never have any apps on it?
Because when we were young, incognito wasn't an addition to any search.
Incognito was the blanket I threw over myself in the computer
Yeah.
monitor.
I got this
I
guy.
got this guy.
Got it. He kind of peek out every once in a while.
We didn't have all these protections from
Yeah.
embarrassment.
Jesus. Got the flashlight out.
The flashlight.
I got this, guys. We're good. Oh,
But yeah, I
man.
think we're definitely in agreement with this. With the not the asshole.
No.
Yeah, not the
This is-
asshole in this
yeah.
one.
Mom has proven that,
Hey,
that
mom's just
OP
a very-
is not the asshole.
Yeah. So.
for
Well,
shelter.
guys, we'd like to thank you for coming and hanging out for our first episode of 3 Dudes, 0 Clues. Like I said, we'll definitely do this again at some point in time.
Theoretically
Hopefully,
next week.
next week. We'll
I'm
see
shooting
how
for
it
next
goes.
We'll see
yeah.
how long this New Year's resolution lasts.
Right. Probably just about as long as all those new gym goers. So we'll probably get to February, and then we'll be like, it's just easier to be fat
You know,
and unfamous.
It's awfully cold. I shouldn't go to that gym today.
Yeah.
It's zero.
It's 0 degrees out.
I'm actually currently working on going back to the gym. Leave me alone.
I
We aren't
am
calling
too.
you out, Tim. We're calling the fact that statistically,
Yeah,
going to the
statistically,
gym
a lot
is
of
the
people are
number
going to
one.
stop going to gym.
Well, I know that.
So
getting in shape is the number one resolution every year,
it is.
and
Everyone
most people
does.
quit with that resolution within 2 months.
Some people just say it just because they want to make everyone like, "Oh my God, you're going back to the gym!" Oh, so
New year, new
let's
me.
go.
You've
It's
been
a new
600
me,
pounds
new
for 4
year.
years.
Right.
Ain't nothing new here.
There's nothing new
You know?
here. Oh, you're gonna go on a walk today?
Yeah.
That's your New Year's resolution? You told me that yesterday. We still haven't gone on a
Still haven't
walk.
got on a walk.
Still haven't gone on the walk.
Well, it's because you haven't armed the Twinkie stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to need laps in a lap band.
Need one of those like shake weight deals as they walk.
Oh my God. Have you seen those fucking rope things?
What's the
Okay, so you know how like in like a regular gym they have like the super heavy ropes that are tied to
yeah.
the floor?
Oh, the
Yeah.
deals that you
Okay,
like this.
do you see the one that's just like they're just like weighted pieces of rope,
Mhm.
but they're only like 2.5 feet long?
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw them on the TikTok shop.
Mhm.
But yeah, but it's the same motion,
Mhm.
but now it's just like only like 2 feet of rope with a heavy knot at the end, and it looks like a horse cock. Like it just I don't know how else. This lady was doing all these exercises. Hi, Mom. All these exercises with it. And it just looked like she was just waving dicks. Just super long, ropey dicks. Just. I'll put it in our group chat later because I want to come back to that. But it just, why does all at-home workout equipment look like fucking sex toys?
The shake weight.
The shake weight
was the first one of them all.
They had another one. It was pretty much just like a seat that you could do squats in.
Hell yeah!
But it's like
no, that's not a
that was just made for someone to improve their sex life.
Leg Sprainer 3000.
Well, no,
they still have the legs.
But remember when they had the shake weight on South Park?
Yeah, it launched its load at the end of it.
Yeah, it had the cooling lotion at the end of the workout on the South Park version.
Just shot your face.
Yeah, she was hilarious. But
also, people gotta smarten up already. Like, we have been coming out with nonsensical fake workout equipment for like the last 60 years of humanity.
Oh god, yeah.
Like, if you're not physically doing an activity, it's not exercise. That little belt that shocks you ain't gonna shock you into abs.
I was just thinking about that. Like, was it like the 60s? They had the thing you'd stand there and it just like
the police belt. Yeah,
there we go.
I did one of those infomercial things where you attach to like the little ab thing and
shock yourself.
It's not shocking. It's like a massager almost, and it massages the muscles. You have two for your arms, one your thighs, and they just kind of stick on.
Yeah.
If you're fat, you ain't got no muscle to massage. They got that layer of.
But personally, I was like, I'm chunky. I was like, you know what? I want a little bit of abs, and I don't think I'll ever get abs in my life. I can get tone, but I was too beefy as a kid.
Yeah.
So I can't get a 6-pack of abs like, your movie star.
Yeah, you were in no danger of being molested as a kid.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. He couldn't run very fast.
I was too heavy to pick up.
Fat kids can't run.
Fat kids can't run. Thank God.
There you go.
That's why it's easier to lure me with a chocolate cake, but thank God I know what chocolate cakes now.
If you think about all the tactics, fat kids are the target.
You'd think so.
They're like candy in the van. I mean,
no.
I am so glad
it's not candy anymore. It's not candy anymore.
I'm gonna
just show them you're playing Roblux.
There you go.
That's all you fucking need.
You got some Roblux cards.
I got some Roblux fucking shit in the van over here. I'm actually playing Roblux. What's your player name?
I've seen it was like a PSA. Mm-hmm. It's like, don't use different tactics. And like one try like, you want to see my puppies in my car, and another one. The other one was poorly cast because it's this really hot chick, and it's like, you want to play my son's Game Boy? The batteries are in the car. I'm like, you picked someone. Like, I get it. Hot people are predators.
Yeah.
But like, I saw this video when I was like 15 and hormones are out of control. There is no self-preservation in a boy's genes at that point. No. Like, it's wrong. There's no question about that. But at 15, your mind doesn't think this is predatory.
No. I saw this. I can't remember if it was a t-shirt or a bumper sticker or just like a fucking meme. But I could not agree with it more. It said, in my youth, my dick has taken me places I wouldn't go with a gun. You know what? That's right.
We're not going to have a second season. We're not going to have a second episode. We're going to get canceled right now.
They're wheeling the podium into my living room right now.
We're going to post it. We're sorry we cannot post this due to explicit content.
We can't post your podcast because you guys have been canceled already.
And unlike our vocal podcast, YouTube has a thing where it can be mature. We don't have to announce. No one, if you have kids, don't listen to this when they're around. Yeah. They're going to have the little thing that lets them know that.
Yeah.
And they're still going to watch it.
They're still going to watch it.
They're still going to watch it because these kids are fucking idiots.
And we'll profit off that.
We're going to profit off a whole lot of
that.
That
certainly is the goal.
Because the next couple of freaking episodes, I guarantee you, we're going to talk about how dumb kids are these days.
As South Park put it, step 1, make podcast. Step 2, step 3, profit.
Step 4, raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Which circles back to profit.
Circles back to profit. At this point, I take fucking Raycon. I'm so tired of being poor.
Jesus.
I'll take Raycon's money.
We're so getting sued.
Yeah, we're getting sued.
We're getting sued.
But
Welcome to Bert's Energy Drink. It's freshly made in the bathtub every day. He gave us $20 for this bitch.
What was that? What was that one from Tropic Thunder? Booty Sweat.
Yeah, booty sweat.
Drink booty sweat, baby.
Booty sweat, baby. It's perfect.
It's perfect. But all right.
But no. I would seriously like to address real quick on the next couple episodes, or even the next episode, on kids in Roadblocks, because there's a whole lot to go through.
I guess
But
we're
anyways,
talking about
continue.
kids in Roblox.
Seriously, please. I
I
really
hope
want
you
to.
have show notes, because
I
I
do.
don't have any kids that I acknowledge. And Squeaky
No, I'm
has
about
never
to
known
tell
the
you.
inside of a woman.
I've never biblically known a lady.
Is it from 300? They're like, the one guy brings his son in. They're like, "Can he come?" And they're like, "Yeah, he's old enough." He's like, "He's too young to have known the warmth of a woman." Like, nah, he's good. No, he's good.
No. Just when you get a chance, if you really want to know, just YouTube a YouTuber.
I am so close to just being Steve Carell.
Whatever you have to do, just watch a YouTube channel of someone playing Roadblocks, and first 5 minutes you'll know everything.
You know what,
Everything
though?
you need to
If
know.
we were
Everything
kids
you need
and
to know.
YouTube was what it is today, we'd be watching dumbass videos too.
We still were.
We're watching dumbass videos.
We're
making dumbass videos right now.
videos right now.
There's nothing well thought out or
Nothing.
well stated or anything said on this podcast with any sort of journalistic
everything
integrity.
We could start
Everything
off.
said has about a 5-second window of thought between thinking it and speaking it.
The entire night it's been like, all right, when will this idiot stop talking so I can say this joke I thought of
Yeah.
2.5 minutes ago?
Yes.
And how many times will Gabino attempt to close out the episode before these other two idiots let him do it?
Tim, don't say anything. Do it now.
There we go. All right, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out. Once again, we are 3 dudes, 0 clues for the 3rd time. We promise we're going to try, kind of. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good one, guys.
Take
Have a
care.
good night, guys.